it's Felicity from GetYourRockOut here with a couple of the lovely ladies from Triaxis. Hello! So how are you doing today, guys? You're fresh off the stage at Hammerfest.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
really good.
Brilliant.
Really pumped, excited.
Great gig. Yeah.
Really so you've played 2 sets.
Yeah. Wow, it feels like a long day, even though it's like haven't had lunch.
Yeah. I mean, you did an acoustic set to start with, and then your main set. What stands out as the favourite?
The main set. Yeah. Just because it's our natural environment, being able just to, give it our all and, the full show,
Yeah, and the thing with the acoustic set is you very much, you've got to rein it in a bit, and you're sitting down, it's a bit more relaxed and chilled, and I don't necessarily want to be relaxed and chilled. I want to be running around the stage and, come on! Give me more from the crowd. So.
For me, I like having my V, I like having my rig and being nice and loud, being able to get
hooked up on the monitor,
and
headstock in my head.
I can't quite do that when you're doing a kind of acoustic. We do kind of try and have a bit of jam, but at the same time you can't give your full beans.
Full beans.
Full beans. Full beans.
Sorry. Bless CJ, she's been mixing her metaphors all week. Yeah. It's been hilarious.
Yeah. Don't you pigeon back me.
I'm not piggy holing you.
What I'm doing. We'll explain later. I gotta go red now. Sorry.
So mixed metaphors, they're always good. They lead great.
It's a good thing that I'm not the one with the mic on stage. It will go wrong.
Sorry, I almost said, bang your heads from me bloodstock.
Oh, that would have been like,
no. Remember, you're at Hammerfest. You're at Hammerfest. Yeah.
Or if you said, good evening, England. Or something. I'd be like,
Well, well done for not saying hello to bloodstock.
Thank you very much. I'm quite proud of myself for that.
Crowd-wise, did you have a fantastic crowd there? Were you really
They were
happy?
amazing.
Yeah, they were awesome. Absolutely awesome.
We caught a little bit in between, bringing all the gears and stuff. Their time been fuller, and then it'd been a little sparse, and we're thinking, we don't really know how it's going to go down. But we knew quite a lot of fans were coming. But then when we were getting ready to go, it was like, wow, proper sea of faces, from when I took a picture of the crowd at the end, because got to do, needs must. I couldn't get them all in, it was just, I needed to do like a panoramic shot because they were fantastic. There really were some real lively ones at the front who knew all the words, were chanting without any need for you to kind of come on.
And you get to the edge of this stage and you get in their faces, and they were hands out, giving me a high five, sort of thing. It's like, fab.
Wonderful. It was quite an early slot as well. I mean, that's incredible.
We didn't mind really, because later on you got some big bands on the bills, and so this is about the right time really. 3:00. People tend to be up by now. Even though there were people up incredibly late last night. And that was quite funny because when we did the acoustic, we did it without drums, and that kind of suited it because people were still quite chilled out, so maybe a little sensitive.
It was more the hair of the dog set.
It was like we did a rather chilled out kind of version of our songs, and so then it was like, right, come and see us later for the real set.
Full metal onslaught.
For the full beans. Full beans.
And so nice that so many people obviously knew all the songs as well. I mean, that must feel amazing.
It's fantastic when you see someone in the crowd that you've never seen before, and they're singing all the words. And it's like, wow, that's so cool, We saw loads of familiar faces as well, which immediately kind of calms you a bit.
It puts you at ease because they're going to have a good
time. They're like, mouthing things to you and like, good luck, have a good one, and it's like, that really makes you kind of think, this is going to be good. And because it is, it's quite daunting. A relatively large stage, like I said, got a little bit busy, and we thought, ooh, but no.
Yeah, it was great. It was
Really
really good.
So fans old and new, thank you.
The new album has got so many good reviews from everywhere. Are you completely blown away by it, or did you know that it was a cracking one when you released it?
We knew a lot of the songs on there because we'd played quite a few of the songs in gigs, and they'd gone down really well in gigs. And we gigged this album, a number of the songs on this album, a lot before we recorded it. So we knew they were going to go down well, and we thought, we'll just refine it for the album now and get it to sound exactly how we want it to sound. And then when the album came out, and the sheer amount of good reviews that kept coming, and I was thinking, I was waiting for the bad one, and I was going, there's going to be one, and there was one where somebody said, it's not my cup of tea, and I thought, no, thank you for that, thank you for being honest.
We're not going to be everyone's cup
yeah,
of tea.
exactly.
There are bands which I probably love that maybe you might not love,
exactly.
and it's just the way it is. But in the same way, like, we felt like it was the best that we could give. We worked quite hard and long.
Yeah.
It was quite a long time that we spent working on this album, and it's that kind of anticipation of how is it going to be received, and also by the fans. It's one thing thinking how all the press
do it,
and sites and stuff take it, but
we had we
got so many
comments.
dedicated fans that we want to. We have gone a bit heavier and a bit darker and a bit, but at the same time they've gone, oh yes, it's still Triaxis, it's still so.
And I mean, they when the pre-orders went out to the fans who had ordered it, the amount of comments that they were putting on pages and sites and stuff, and just saying, "Oh, the album's come out, it's great, it was well worth the wait," and that's the bit when we sort of go, "Yes, we know we've done it properly."
Yeah.
So.
And by the time this interview is online, there will have been a blog go up on the GetYourRockOut site from none other than Dom Lawson saying just how good you guys are.
Oh, bless him.
I mean, when people like that are saying such incredible things about you, it must have been an incredible feeling.
Yeah. It's fantastic. There are some true kind of hard-working, in the metal industry who see some of the kind of smaller bands and really help try and push them forward. And we cannot thank people like Dom and Metal Hammer and sites on the internet like yourselves and things that help push the smaller bands. It's like we're seeing some people here that we might have first spoke to with one of our first larger gigs, like the first time we played Hammerfest or first time we played Bloodstock, and they followed our little journey, and they were like, "Wow, we've all grown up." Our little bands all grown up. And it's just that it's invaluable, with people like that going behind us. So.
Yeah.
And you yourself, you have just quit your day job.
I have. I've got 3 weeks left.
So what are you going to be doing?
Well, oddly enough, I'm going to be a full-time personal trainer and a pole instructor, strangely enough.
That surprises me greatly.
I don't know. Oh, hello. Thank you, Jordan.
That was nice.
Aww. Bless them.
We'll be seeing them later.
Yeah, we'll be seeing Evil Scarecrow later. But
maybe a little drunk by then.
Yeah. So it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, especially with my own journey with the whole weight loss stuff and whatnot. And sitting behind a desk isn't for me anymore. I've done it for God knows how many years, and it's not what I intended to do. So this is something that I've really fallen in love with, and I really enjoy. And I have my final course for it this weekend, so I've got to go back Sunday.
Yes. Yeah.
I know.
Well, good luck.
I
mean, it's just fantastic, and so many people have seen, the journey you've been on. It's just been incredible.
Oh,
so it seems like a wonderful step.
Thank you.
Very proud.
Oh, thank you, love. And this one's amazing as well. My God, what she can lift on a barbell is nobody's business.
Nice. It's very nice.
She's a strong girl.
Nothing better than strong girls. It's
Yes.
a good thing.
Girls should lift and lift heavy.
Yes.
Strong, not skinny.
Yes, strong, not skinny.
Most definitely the best for it. So, there's so much going on for you. The next 6 months, where can we expect to see you and what will you be doing?
Whizfest next weekend.
Whizfest, Belgium. Sold out. Exciting.
Yeah.
Thousands of people.
Queensrÿche at the Ritz in Manchester in April 18th.
Rock royalty.
Can't wait.
Les Fest, going back to Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said we'd come back to Scotland, and we are. So we can't wait to see you. And that's got like wicked bands like Eva and stuff like that on the bill. So that'll be great.
Furion. We're going to
SOS Fest.
Yeah, in Manchester again. Lomax in Liverpool and the Sanctuary in Burnley. Maybank holiday weekend. Back out to Belgium in August. Yeah,
and there'll be there's more dates to be added and more things in the pipeline. So,
and if people want to find out more, where should they go?
Triaxis.info.
Yes, and we're on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube.
How surprising! That shocks me. Wow.
We're in all the usual places. So please come say hi. We're very friendly.
Well, thank you.
Even Owen.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today.
No problem.
It has been great to talk to you. I think this is the first time I have personally interviewed you, which is shocking.
Well overdue.
Well overdue. So thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you soon.
Brilliant.
Thank you.